Good morning. Welcome to Belinda's Baubles, Christmas in July, day 25, I think. Oh my word. I don't know if y'all were just able to see that. A hawk just flew through here. See if I can get it for you. Hold on. I've never had that large of a bird in in here. Oh wow. Nope, he just flew off. Now I've got to look back on the video and see if he went past where you could see it. Hold on. You would have just seen him in the video. I'll have to slow that down, give you a better chance of seeing him. Wow. I am loving my Texas sage right now. It just surprises you sometimes. Usually right before a rain, it'll bloom out. We didn't get the rain, but the blooms came in and they're just going to be here for a day or two. They're already starting to fall. And when they come in, the bees just love them. And so that's where that footage came from, was actually yesterday. So today is actually the 26th. I was thinking about the video with the bees was from the 25th, and I was thinking about just doing a 25th video, but you know what? I've just lost several days here. It was just crazy at work. I'm hearing noises. It was just crazy at work, and I was stressed. So I figured it was better for me to just take a little bit of time from you guys because I didn't have any content really, and y'all didn't want me coming on here just listening to me moan. So, and I was working yesterday. We had a wellness event, and so it was just a half shift, but I was just wiped out. I did a little bit of knitting, and I've been working on editing day 3 of the North Texas Yarn Crawl, which is actually on the bus. But because it's on the bus, that's 6 shops. So I'm about a third of the way through. So I've been working on that. It's probably about 8:30 in the morning by now. I'm just sitting here with my protein drink, which I'm doing without my collagen this morning. I gotta get used to the collagen. I think it's helping. I'm hoping it's helping. It just has that little bit of yuck taste to it. And I don't have much of a voice this morning. I've also been doing a little bit of knitting on this, but it's just been slow go doing videos, working, and brain fog with the heat, because right now every day is over 100 degrees Fahrenheit. But at least at night it gets down into the high 70s or 80s. So that at least is a blessing, because I have a short period of time in the morning, which is like this. It's about 80, 85 degrees. But here in the shade, it is just so nice and comfortable. Do any of y'all get brain fog whenever it gets really hot? Or is it just me? Okay, I guess I should show you my progress so far. I just finished up. Sorry about my throat this morning. I'm just a little croaky. But I just finished up my 5th color. So this is how the fade is looking so far. And this is about 7 inches. So looking at it and doing some math, it would be a little too short if I continue with just my 2 rows per color all the way up the body, because that would just give me, because it's supposed to come up a couple of rows into the body and into the arms for the color before it goes back to the main color for the very top. So I'm going to probably need to add a few sections of 3 or 4 rows per color, which I have plenty of yarn for that. And so I'll just stretch out the fade as I get closer to the chest. Right now, all of these pinks are really, really close together, so I don't feel like I can do it there. But whenever I start transitioning over to the orange, there's enough of a difference there. I think I can, up it, because each section is going to be an inch. And if I can get, if I can do that 3 times, if I can do that 3 times, just adding, there's 3 sections, that would give me about 17 inches of body, and that would be a better length for me. So I'm figuring, so I need, so my 8th color, 8, 9, and 10, I'll expand those. And then if I need to, I can expand 11 a little bit too. And that should give me plenty of length. I don't think this is going to, it'll stretch a little bit when it's blocked, I think, but I don't think it's going to stretch a whole lot because just the nature of these stitches. But I'm not having any more issues with the stitches. I haven't, I messed up once, but it was an easy fix and I saw it real quickly. I was watching TV and talking to Sam and Seaver, and I wasn't paying close attention to what row I was on whenever I came back from the kitchen. So what is up for today? Today I have one of my sisters and a niece in town at down at the parents' house. So this week I am only off work today, which is Sunday, and Wednesday. So the days off are split up. Drop my yarn. The days off are, oh great, I got grass on it, are split up. So it's going to be a little rougher, but I actually have shorter shifts because of that. So hopefully that'll give me more time with you guys, because I still want to do my painted jeans. and I haven't gotten that done yet. So I'll do that either one of my mornings or on the next day off. I've also got to get laundry done. There's no rain in the forecast, so I should be able to just do a couple of loads, put them out on the line back here, and move on. So for today, it's a drive down to Corsicana and just hanging out with family. And I don't know if I'll get much besides that done. Now, the niece that's coming is expecting a baby, and I didn't get enough notice to know she was coming so that I could get her present done in time. So I'll be just taking that. I'll have to start to mail that out once I make it. I still have a few more months till the baby's due. The planes aren't even going over a whole lot this morning. It's just such a nice, calm morning. That hawk still got me because I've seen them over in the park, but I've never seen them over this close. I think Ziva still weighs too much for him to get her. But we're watching her right now. She's not allowed to go outside without one of us with her right now because of the heat. We don't want her to get. She has a doggy door over here, but whenever she gets too hot, she just won't open the door, and she'll stand there and continue to get heated up more and more and more. So we're not trusting her out here in the backyard on her own anyways, so I'm not too concerned about the hawk for that reason. But he may take away some of my squirrels or for some of my smaller birds. And that may be why they're not very active this morning. That's what it is. Usually there's a lot more birds out here or the squirrels running around. And I don't see any in my trees at the moment. And this is the time of day they would be running around like crazy since it's so cool. I know I am just talking away about basically nothing. This is going to be a very boring video. I apologize. Talking about things I want to do, not things I've actually done. But talking to a coworker yesterday, she mentioned something I have never heard of, and I'm wondering if this is starting to be a thing. And let me know if you've ever heard of this before. Okay, so she went to a baby shower just recently. And for the baby shower, they had a raffle. If you brought diapers, you got a raffle ticket. And it didn't have to be any specific brand or any specific size, but just if you brought diapers to the baby shower, you got a raffle ticket. The raffle ticket was to win a TV. Yes, really, a TV. And we were sitting there thinking, because now those boxes of diapers are about 50 bucks. So, and TVs, you can get them $200 to $300. They get enough diapers, they're still ahead. But a baby shower with a TV raffle. And my coworker said that because she wanted the TV, she ended up bringing three packs or 3 boxes of diapers. She didn't win. But we started adding up as far as how much the diapers cost versus the TVs and everything nowadays. And someone's come up with quite an idea there, because I think they probably made out like a bandit with all the diapers they would have gotten. If they had too many of a size, they could just take them to a store and exchange them. I wonder if this is going to be a new trend. But if you've ever heard of something like this, let me know. It's been so long since I've actually been to a baby shower. I know this is just a slow pouring video. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I'm trying to think of even a story to tell you over the last few weeks, and there's nothing, or the last few days, and there's nothing really that comes to mind. Oh, here come the birds. Okay. That makes me feel better. Like, is there an apocalypse happening and I didn't know about it? Okay. I finished this row up. Okay. At least that's one more row finished. Ah, there are the squirrels. The hawk must have left the area because all of a sudden everybody's coming back out again. Had a couple of squirrels run by, birds flying overhead. So I guess all is well with the world. At least my little corner right here. I haven't checked the news lately, so. And I feel like staying off of social media has actually helped me. Yesterday, I got an email saying someone had commented on something, and I went over there and I just didn't download the app, but I just went in and just looked briefly. And I missed a few things, but not a whole lot. So I think I may take more times like this to where I may not even put the app back on. I may just have it to where I have to go onto the internet to see Instagram or Facebook. So if y'all send me a note and it takes me a little while to respond, that's what's happening. Because it did seem to help me with my brain space and everything. There's a wasp over here. running around the grass. He could have stayed away, or the hawk could have taken him. They're sneaky. They don't just go for the flowers. You know, the bees will go for the flowers, and so I'll know not to step in around any flowers. These wasps, they like just the grass. Okay, I think I'm going to go in because they're getting active over here. I can see right now, I can see 3 wasps, and one of them's heading my direction. So just slowly along the grass. So I think that's my cue to go back inside. Thank you for spending a little bit of time with me this morning. I'm sorry it was just such a ramble. And if I'm able to come up with any more content for you today, I'll add it in. Otherwise, this may be it. But I hope you enjoyed just looking at my Texas sage. I need to get another one of those. What do you think? This one has done really well. So I think I need to get another one of those. My beauty berry seems to be doing good in its little baggy greenhouse. I keep having to add more air into it, but I need to check on those today. I just kind of look in there, see if I need to add any air and make sure it still has moisture going. So it has this little fake rain going in there. So, yeah, I'm gone. Bye. Cooper Farms is a gas station and farm store that has just amazing selection. They have mainly peach farm, but they have a little bit of everything else, and they have these cobblers and pies, pecans, and they've just added so much more to it. This is a favorite place. It's located just south of Corsicana, about a half an hour drive for us. So we brought the family down here. They have homemade peach ice cream that is amazing, and then all these canned goods from the area. And they have sodas that are just things you'd never see anywhere else as far as I know, at least not all in one place. So I'll give you a look at those in just a moment. I ended up with ice cream that was peach swirled with honey ice cream. They also had cheesecake ice cream that was a favorite amongst the family, and a blueberry lemon that wasn't super sweet. But boy, did this spike my glucose levels. All right, let you look through here, and I will see you guys later. Mom, who does that remind you of? No, you mean. Chico stick. I know. Oh, gross. Black olive soda.
white peach Italian soda. What would Julia like?
Buffalo wings.